Start of the meeting at 4:05.
I'll second the motion. Steve Bristol, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Just like to announce that this meeting is being recorded and broadcast via our local cable access channel at WCAT, Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. If anybody in the audience is recording, please let us know. And as there's nobody in the audience here today,
Nope.
so we're all set with that. All right.
Oops. This kind of came up on me pretty quickly, and that's why,
Yep.
and now they've moved it out another week because something else happened, so it's been moved out another week. But
That's
I've just scheduled to meet with Jim Ferrara on the 18th between 11:30 and 12:30 for him to go over whatever it is we
Okay.
put on here.
Well, it'd be good. We'll have a little bit more time ahead of it then.
Oh, well, yes and no. I mean,
Yeah.
the decision will be made, our board will make their decision tonight, then
Sure.
one of us gets to go and
Yeah.
sit in the big chair, as we used to call it, my boss's office, sit in the big chair.
Sure.
So you went up on the cemetery supplies, right?
Yeah, $195?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yep, so we're proposing to do, what are we looking to propose for the next one?
I have no suggestion at all. You can go up on another 195 if you want.
What's the
He's gonna ask you why,
Yep,
and it's probably because the cost of everything's gone up,
He's not gonna, it's-
But- I don't know, he's still
It's
gonna ask.
minimal.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
minimal, yep.
I would say
I
if we could,
asked about the road and tree. I asked about the road and tree line item.
Mhm.
I asked Mr. Ferrara about that. And
Okay.
he said that there was no longer a road and tree line item. And I don't know if that's because the highway is now in charge of maintenance, so that could be why that's gone. I specifically asked just due to the fact that, we need repair on the paving area.
yep,
So I specifically asked for that,
okay,
to be able to try to put some money into that, request some money be into
Sure.
that. But he said that that line item wasn't there anymore.
okay. Well, then, yeah, it's probably with the highway. All right, well, I would say we should try to at least get a couple $100 more again for future.
I'd like to add the cemetery clerk stipend. I wanna bring that another 195 up for all the work that it's a lot of work.
Well, that's entirely up to you guys, if
That's,
that's what you want to do.
The hours you put in, or whoever's been doing it, if it's you, or,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think it's never been raised in years.
No, probably not.
it's been a few years, yeah. Yeah, why don't we,
We can even go up to,
well, I would keep that, I would propose $200 for the
yep,
salary clerk stipend, go up to from 1,500 to 1,700.
Yep.
And then maybe it could be a stretch, but why don't we try to bring up the cemetery supplies from 5,195 to 5,500?
oh no, she's at 5 now, so we can bring it up 200 there, so it's at 5 now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
I see what
she's
you're saying.
proposing, I'm saying, so we can go up to
Yep.
5, so you wanna bring it up 200 then, right? No, how much is it? I'm sorry.
Yes, for the clerk, yeah, we'll go from 15 to 17, so it's
Right, and then
200
it's-
increase there.
And a 200 for cemetery supplies to from 5,000,
I
I'm
was
just
thinking- I was
asking.
thinking
5,195
305,
to 5,295,
505 total increase. for our budget.
505.
Yeah, I was thinking if we end up with the supplies, we're at 5,195, if we could bring that to 5,500.
Oh,
and then we'll-
5,500.
Yeah,
Okay.
see if they'll approve that.
And we just have to justify all the supplies we get and all the stuff,
Yeah.
the flowers,
Correct.
and
We
we buy
do-
all that, right, out of this? Yes.
And we do
Correct.
tend to
And
take,
that's gonna increase as well, so.
and we do encumber whatever we don't spend to do the things that we don't have the money to do ordinarily. So,
Correct.
okay, so
Would-
somebody
would
want to
new
make a motion
flags-
for those things that you've just
Would
said?
new flags come out of that if need be?
Yeah, I consider that supplies,
That's a
yes.
supply,
Yeah,
yeah.
anything,
Just
yeah.
in case.
Yeah, correct.
Yep, supplies, and next, when we get closer to a special town meeting,
Mhm.
we may want to look to see about if there's any free cash that we can access to do some surveying for expansion.
Mhm.
So I think that's something that we'll have to keep
Sure.
in mind, we can put on our agenda for our next meeting.
All right, so I'd like to make a motion to increase the cemetery budget of $505 for the fiscal year 2026, which will give us a total 7,200, correct? If I did the math correctly?
Well, if you want to make a motion for each line, I would think. it'd be-
Okay,
yeah.
well, first I'll make the motion then to go from the cemetery clerk stipend from 1,500 to 1,700, which would be a $200 increase. And then on cemetery supplies from 5,195 to make that 5,500.
Which
No,
would
it's at
be,
5,000.
5,500, 5,500, yeah.
so that would be a $405 increase,
305.
300,
Oh, cool, that's fine. I just,
okay. I second the you
oh,
should second.
propose, I'm the dummy who's not looking at the right thing. I'm FY 26, forget.
Sure.
So you,
So we're looking for a second on the motion?
we need
I
to look for a
second the motion.
Okay,
All in favor of that motion?
aye.
Aye. Any
Okay, so I'm
opposed?
gonna fill this out to reflect this. And I'm gonna have you look at it, Bill.
Yep.
Make sure that it's, reflects
What we said?
what was said.
Yep.
Yep.
That'd be great.
And our total would be,
This is just a put-together meeting because we had the budget, but we have our actual one in 2 weeks.
the 26th unless it needs to be moved.
Yep.
No, that's not right. Okay, that's why.
Thank you. Correct. Yep, everything looks fine by me.
Yeah,
See if we can pick
that's
up.
fine. Yeah, it's, I mean, we've never gone up in years, and things have changed.
It's a minimal increase, but enough that we can get some
Yeah.
more items, so.
I don't know what the, is that why did the name 3% is what he's asking. I'm just, is that 3%?
I read over the letter that came out, and I don't recall a specific
Okay, I
amount.
know we wanted to be flat.
Yeah.
But I don't,
Yeah,
I'm just
I
hearing.
don't think it's flat this year, I don't believe. But I guess I'll find out when I go to the meeting on
18th, you
the
said?
18th, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll find out then,
Sounds good.
okay?
I guess that's all we have.
So that's all we had for today, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
else added or
yeah.
anything. So
Unless
until
you
next
need to,
meeting.
we typically set another meeting, we've already got a meeting set.
Set for the
so
26th, yeah.
If that doesn't fit with you, you'll have to let
Yeah,
us know.
yeah, I'll let it know.
Let us
Probably
know.
within the next week, I'll let it know, so if we have
I'm
to change it.
very,
we can do
I'm
that.
pretty flexible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Sounds good.
Now you have to make a motion to.
Now I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 4:13.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor of that
Okay.
Aye.
motion? Aye.
thank you very much,
Right.
John.